What if everything you've ever thought, felt, and remembered doesn't go anywhere when you die? It just stops, not fades, not travels, stops. Every culture has tried to answer what happens after death: heaven, reincarnation, spirits. Different stories, same question. But today, we can approach it from a different angle. Not belief, but biology. So the real question is, what does your brain actually do when you die? Right now, your entire reality, your memories, your personality, even your sense is being generated by about 86 billion neurons firing in patterns. Think of it like a live stream. As long as the signal is active, the experience continues. But here's the catch: there's no separate viewer behind the stream. You are the stream, so what happens when the signal cuts? That isn't a single moment, it's a process. When the brain loses oxygen, activity starts to break down within seconds. Regions responsible for memory, identity, and awareness begin to fail. Some people report seeing a light at the end of a tunnel. That sounds mystical, but neurologically, it's explainable. As oxygen drops, your visual cortex becomes unstable, creating tunnel-like patterns. At the same time, your brain releases chemicals that can produce calm or even euphoria. So the experience can feel meaningful, even if it's just the brain shutting down. But here's the uncomfortable question: if your brain creates your reality, what's left when it stops? For thousands of years, humans have believed in something beyond the body, an immaterial soul. It's an intuitive idea. After all, it feels like there's something inside you experiencing life. But from a scientific perspective, what we call the self emerges from brain activity. Damage certain areas of the brain and personality changes, memories disappear, identity shifts. If the self were separate from the brain, why would physical damage alter who you are? So instead of the brain being a container for the soul, it may be the source of everything we call a soul. Here's the key insight: consciousness doesn't appear to be something you have, it's something your brain does. And when that activity stops, there's no evidence that it continues somewhere else. Not because it goes into darkness, but because there is no you left to experience anything at all. Just like before you were born. That idea can feel unsettling or strangely peaceful. Because if consciousness ends completely, there's no fear, no pain, no awareness of loss. But it also means something else. Right now, this moment is the only place your consciousness exists, and that makes it incredibly valuable. Like a flame that doesn't last forever but can light countless others while it burns. If this made you think differently about life or death, subscribe for more science-based videos that challenge how you see reality.